Is the brachial stun real? The brachial stun, boom, that one there. You're gonna get sick of me fucking hitting you like that.
I kind of already am.
Oh. It's real. I've knocked people out with it. In this video, we're gonna talk about the brachial stun, why it's real, how it relates to the karate chop, why the karate chop is a legit thing. We did that karate chop video. You remember when we did karate chops? I was talking about someone doing like, yeah, with this, which is sort of not quite fair or really like a complete explanation. What I'm saying is hitting with this is wrong, but hitting with this, wah, is awesome. He came out and he wrecked his moped coming out, right? So he jumps off the moped and he's like running, but he never ran anywhere where our car couldn't drive. So like,
yeah, why run?
He's like, so we're like running and he's like, but we're just like, he never went somewhere the car couldn't go. He finally gets tired and he turns around and I'm running up to him and I hit him like this, right? And he flipped over. He was a little guy, you know. I'm not saying I'm super powerful. He was a tiny little guy, like my size. I hit him like this. He flipped over. His shoes came off. Little baggies of weed went everywhere. And we got up and we got him in cuffs, right? And we're walking to the car and he starts like going like this. And I'm like, oh shit, he's cracked out, or like there's like he's on drugs or something's wrong with him. I'm like, hey man, stop. And he like did all that and then stopped and I was like, dude, what's wrong with you? He's like, what are you talking about? And my trainee was like, nah man, I think you fucking knocked him out. So what actually had happened is I'd hit him with the brachial stun, which they teach to police. It's a forearm strike. Boom. To the carotid artery. Runs right back down along here. You hit it hard enough with some, they teach it to police like this, with the flat part of the forearm to here or to here. For self-defense, I believe that we should, you know, flex and use our bones instead of that muscle. So it's either there or, you guys remember the guy that knocked out the pimp with the yellow?
Yep. Right?
It was boom. But let's talk about how it works, because it's more than just clubbing someone with your forearm. It's very unlikely that you're strong enough to just use this to knock somebody out. There's an unqualifiable transfer of power, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta like put something into it. You can't just, it's like the difference between, you know, just doing this or putting your hips into a kick, you know? I can't just do this and knock a guy out, but you could bash him hard enough. Same thing with this one. It's not just boom. You've got to throw it like a strike. Ooh, that was a good one. So I was unfair to the karate chop, but it's not this, yeah, right? It's used in martial arts more often than people realize. In Muay Thai or in stuff where we're looking for a clinch, right? I have different ways I can get that clinch. I can, yeah, snake the hand in there and grab like this, or I could like that and strike at the same time. This disrupts his balance, boom, rattles his little trinket back there that keeps you standing up, right? Equilibrium, that's it. Disrupts his equilibrium, disrupts his balance, breaks his posture. This is a good little strike in and of itself, and then secures the grip. And you can even come down with it. Hacking the neck is a strike, and it's very akin to that. But it's just not this. It's not just my shoulder, or just this, or I'm hitting with my hand. It's a full body hack here, right? Boom, here. Everything could be a strike, right? But people tend to think like, oh, I'm just going to go and like, because he's going to be like, all right? You have to be prepared to also fight, right? So I'm like getting into my clinch, right? So boom, I hit, right? It goes this way, boom, he's gonna come back at me. Boom, I hit here. And that's all like cool theoretically. You have to practice the real shit, and then when you understand how to go boom, 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 right? Then we'll start talking about adding in strikes here. But the brachial stun is legit. There's a lot of you know, there's people that think it's not real. I've knocked out 3 human beings on purpose with that strike. So some of you guys are saying, well, what about, we said the ridge hand was bullshit. Remember I was talking about hitting with this one? But it's hard because I'm telling you that the ridge hand is bullshit, even though there's like dudes have been knocked out by a ridge hand. It's just not high percentage enough. This isn't a hard enough target, but this mamma jamma right here is a serious thing. So the same principles that you would think that you think are supposed to go with the ridge hand definitely could translate. And he's okay. Our cameraman's like, man, you just keep hitting that guy. You should
I'm
keep
waiting for
hitting.
it if I can snap.
Leave a comment below if you think any of these strikes are legit that I said are bullshit, or the ones you think are bullshit that I said are legit.